Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency. I am Bilal Ahmed and I am presenting the show on Bitcoin with Dipanshu Garg, Deepak Moria and Faisal Ahsan. What is a cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual currency that is secured by cryptography, which makes it nearly impossible to counterfeit to double spend. Many cryptocurrencies are decentralized network based on blockchain technology, a distributed ledger enforced by a disparate network of computers. What is a Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency invented in 2008 by an unknown person or group of people using the name Satoshi Nakamoto. The currency began use in 2009 when its implementation was released as open source software. Today's price of Bitcoin. The price of Bitcoin is increasing day by day. In starting, the price of Bitcoin only 200 rupees, but nowadays the price of Bitcoin is above 43 lakhs rupees.
My name is Dipanshu Garg. Today I will discuss about ban on cryptocurrency and Bitcoin in India. As we heard about that, India is set to ban Bitcoin and other crypto money. Government is planning to prepare a new law in which will not only ban digital money but will also fine anyone trading in the country or even holding such assets. This will make India the first major economy to make the digital cryptocurrency illegal. There are many countries which already ban Bitcoin. These countries are Bolivia, Bangladesh, Iran, Thailand, China, also our country India, Saudi Arabia, etc.
Friends, my name is Deepak Moria. How to use Bitcoin? Bitcoin act like a UPI. As value now that to pay UPI, one must be now UPI ID. Similar Bitcoin ID for a Bitcoin. UPI has a UPI pin for a security. Same way Bitcoin has a key code for now via the name of password. There are the similarity between Bitcoin and UPI. But what is the difference between UPI and a Bitcoin? UPI. If we come to UPI, then bank work behind it. Whatever money you spend in the bank use those money and earn profit. All your transaction detail are saved into the bank. Government easily find out your all transaction detail and easily find out whose person UPI ID. But in the case of Bitcoin, does not happen. Bitcoin completely independent the user. You can invest Bitcoin money according to you, and your all transaction details save from millions of computer in a world. It is very difficult to find out all transaction detail. If you have find out transaction detail, it is very difficult to find out this Bitcoin ID whose person. Bitcoin does not depend any country. This is not depend country is lost so Bitcoin price is decreased. No, Bitcoin is fully independent.
So my name is Faisal Ahsan and I will going to discuss on advantage and disadvantage of Bitcoin. So the advantage of Bitcoin are as follows. So the advantage of Bitcoin are as follows. So here are the advantage and disadvantage of Bitcoin. The first advantage of Bitcoin are you can send and receive limitless amount of money instantly at any time and from anywhere in the world. Processing does not cost any fees or only very small fees. Bitcoin transactions are irreversible, which protects seller from the fraudulent chargebacks that are increasingly common with credit cards. Payments are made without personal information being exchanged, which provides strong protection against identity theft. The receipt and payment process is completely neutral, transparent, and predictable. So now I will going to discuss on a disadvantage of Bitcoin. Here are the disadvantages of the Bitcoin advantage of the Bitcoins. However, using Bitcoins has several disadvantages. They are not yet accepted universally and thus cannot be used everywhere. Their value is volatile because the number of Bitcoins is circulation is quite small, so relatively small transaction can affect their price significantly. So the question arises that why should we use Bitcoins? The short answer is no, at least not in a major way yet. Bitcoins are fungible assets with durability, portability, divisibility, and scarcity. They have all the characteristics of conventional money. They have value so that they can be exchanged for other currencies at exchange. Therein lies the danger. There are times when the value of Bitcoins can fluctuate widely, 50% in one day. So, as a store of value, they are not for the faint-hearted. In other words, you should not have more money than you can afford to lose in the form of Bitcoins. However, a wallet with small amounts of Bitcoin in it could be used for minor day-to-day transactions, which could help familiarize you with the internet currencies. As the amount of Bitcoins in circulation increases, their value via other currencies should stabilize, and you can start using them for larger transactions. So I will conclude by saying the conclusion of Bitcoin is that Bitcoin can be helpful to a lot of people since